Hello everybody, Philly Comic Book Examiner, back again with another unboxing video. This time around it's Funko's Star Wars Smugglers Bounty Box, featuring items based on Jabba's palace. We're continuing the original trilogy theme with the Star Wars boxes. 2 boxes ago it was the Cantina, which was featured items from the Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, and the last box was Bounty Hunters, featuring characters from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. And here we have Star Wars Return of the Jedi, featuring Jabba's Palace. Full disclosure, I have seen the items inside already. Hopefully I do that and I'm able to give you a little bit better insight rather than just a raw reaction without a lot of information. And 2, not quite able to do these yet on one take. How's that for full disclosure? Alright, let's dive into the box. Alright, here we go. Pin and patch time. As always. One thing I did notice, pointed out, the Marvel Collector and the DC Comics Legion of Collectors boxes always have some cool artwork on the inside of the box. They don't have that here with the Star Wars box. Just an observation. Alright. First up is the patch. The pin. We have there is the Gamorrean Guard. These pins are always very well done. Really nice, thick, and durable. The clasp there. Good quality pins there always. Next up is the patch, featuring Princess Leia as Bosch. Nicely done there as well. Alright, let's get to the biggies. First time we have the info card for the Smugglers Bounty Box. These are great to have because it gives you some insight into the items that might not just be clear on looking at them. Oddly enough, that happens. Sometimes you're just thinking, what is this? Alright, let's dive in. Probably the highest value item is a brand new line from Funko, the Pop Tops, which I must say is a fantastic name. Love that. So we have a C-3PO hat. Looks good. Got the back there, that's nice. And it says, "Programmed for Etiquette." I mean, that's just a great all-around message. Wear that around, hopefully people start treating each other nicely. That's a good message. I can go for that. But the hat looks nice and nice, good quality. I think that's a home run for Funko on their very first ever Pop Top baseball hat. Next we have a Jabba the Hutt Pop ceramic mug. This is, I believe, the second time Smugglers Bounty has given a mug. First time around, oddly enough, it was C-3PO. This time around we have Jabba. These are fun mugs. Good. Hand wash only, FYI. Do not microwave. That's always good to know. Up next is another new line from Funko. This is the plush line, which I'm not exactly sure how these differ from Mopies. Maybe they're just trying to get their branding in line, and this is a Pop plush. So this is the first ever Funko Pop plush featuring Boba Fett. Nice some great detail here with that quarter cape and jetpack. The eyesight there. It's a really nice detail there. It's a cool little plush guy. Stands up. Sits up. Very nice item there. And then last but not least comes our exclusive pop vinyl figure. We have Jabba Skiff R2-D2. So basically bartender, drink server R2-D2. Break him out. Let's see. Whoa, actually this is pretty neat. Some really nice detail on this pop here. You got, I don't know if you can tell, but he's quite dirty, R2-D2. Plenty of sand all over. And take a look at the drinks, the glasses on top. Really neat looking. I think this is the first time I ever realized that this was actually a tap up here. And you could just fill up these drinks all on his own. Look at that, I learned something new about the movie. And looks like, oh, look at that. So, looking at the info card, it does mention that this is a new sculpting design for the droids. And I believe what they're referring to there is that this actually has a little bit of articulation here. So that's, I'm sure it would work better if it didn't have this large tray on it. But that's a great, so I imagine all the future two-legged droid designs like this would feature that same kind of posability. So that's cool. Very nice. So we have, and then of course, as always, the stand is removable. I guess, is this supposed to represent, like, is that the bobblehead type action? Thinking about it. It is spring loaded. Oh, and now it's broken. But there you go. It is spring loaded. Don't spring it too much or it's done for. Oh, I just bit it on this one. All right. But that's cool. All right. So that's how they still have the bobblehead type aspect to it. They have the spring loaded legs. That's nice. Just don't be too liberal with it or it's not going to last long for you. Alright. So, as a recap, you have your pop vinyl, which, you know, roughly $12 to $15 value. You have your Jabba the Hutt mug. Again, $10, so brings it about $25. Got the Boba Fett plush. I estimate that around another $10 or so. So what is that, $35? And then you have the pop top. Popping it right on top of Jabba. And that's a good $20 item. So that puts you at $55, which is over the $50 retail value minimum that the Smuggler Bounty promises every box. And that doesn't even include the pin and patch. Which I have covered up. There we go. There's Bosch. And there is like a Morning Guard. I guess a little disappointing about this is that there's no Rancor type item, since the Rancor was featured quite a bit in Funko's promotion for this box, but these are some pretty nifty items nonetheless. And even though there was some Boba Fett in the last box, in my opinion, there's never have too much Boba Fett. And on the other side of the info card, here's a shot of that. Some insight into the production and design of those items. It also gives a nice teaser for the next Smuggler Bounties box. The Death Star. which I can only imagine will be quite awesome. Just throwing out an early prediction. I don't know, maybe a plush Death Star. I don't know. You know, feel free to share your predictions in the comments section. Always like to see what people think are gonna come out. And there you have it. So once again, this is the Jabba's Palace blind box from Smuggler's Bounty. Smuggler Bounty features $50 worth of retail value for $25 plus taxes and shipping, which in the U.S. Generally takes you to about $35. So, you know, you're at least making out with $15-20 in savings at your door for each box. And you can become a subscriber by going to www.smugglersbounty.com. If you missed out on this box, see some items that you like. Once you become a subscriber for the next box, the option is available for you to purchase some past boxes. So if you missed out on this, your chance is not over with. You can still get back on it. So thanks again for joining me at the Philly Comic Examiner. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my page. Thanks again.